Okay, we're good. 1 second. I want to do one thing real quick. Okay, so a couple things to get out of the way first. First off, my fucking TV works again. Last week, around the same day that my CPU fan was really finally like kicking the bucket, my TV exploded and I thought it was broken. And but for some reason I plugged it back in after, like, it wouldn't even turn off. It was like the speakers were screeching static at max volume, and I couldn't turn it off no matter what I did. The button on the side and the button on the remote weren't turning it off, so I was like, oh, that's not good. So I unplugged it, plugged it back in, and it wouldn't turn back on again. So I was like, well, damn. And it made like popping sounds and shit too, so it sounded like something exploded inside of it, and it was just Dunsky. But I don't know, I left it plugged in because the button on the front left of it on the bottom that lets you know if there's power going into it was still lighting up. It was turning red and lighting up. So I was like, I'll just leave it there. But today I was finally about to start the process of like getting rid of it. I was gonna like unplug it and move it into another room, and then, you know, then from there like get it towards like the car or the curb on trash day. I'm not even sure what I was gonna do with it, but I was like, all right, it's time to get rid of this thing. And then on a whim, I was just like, well, let me just try one more time. I fucking pushed that power button, and this son bitch turned on. Showed me like the blue nothing screen. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I plugged the PS4 back into it. I plugged the UCA 202 back into it, the audio interface. And this son bitch looks better than ever, and it's producing audio and everything. So I guess we're back. This thing is not dead. And because of that, you know, that could happen again anytime. That could happen again at any moment, and it will be for real dead. So that kind of made me want to do some more stuff on it, play some more games on it while it's still alive. So man, I've like been going back and forth on playing this game like non-stop over the last month, but we're finally gonna do it. We're gonna play Aegis Rim 13 Sentinels. We're gonna do it on the TV, and we're gonna hope it doesn't suck. These guys, Vanillaware, to me, they're like one of the top developers at what they do, and what they do is usually 2D action games. I think they made one strategy game, real-time strategy game once on the PS2. I've never played it, but generally they make action beat 'em up games with like the best 2D graphics of anybody around. But this game is like a visual novel strategy game, I think. So I've kind of been side-eyeing this game ever since they first like announced it. Like they didn't even show that it wasn't an 2D action game at first. So at first I was hyped for it, but then like when it finally came out that it wasn't gonna be like that, I was like, oh, word. I mean, other people make those kinds of games, you know. Why does Vanillaware need to make one of them? And then so I've never like watched anybody play this. I've never looked into it. I've never seen anything from it beyond like just like a quick advertisement that, you know, was like a jump cutting shots and shit. So this is like a total blind run. I've kind of been not super hype about this game, but maybe I will be pleasantly surprised. I'm hoping I am. I like this company. It's just this isn't, you know, the kind of game I come to Vanillaware for. And then the next game they made after this, Unicorn Overlord, is also not a 2D action game. So it's kind of looking like they might have given up on them. I mean, that's a long time. Like 2 games from these guys, that's like 6, 7, 8 years or some shit since they made a 2D action game by this point. And their most recent one is it's going to be a port of Muramasa, Demon Blade to the PC, which actually is a big deal because it's going to be their first PC port. Every single game they've made has been console only, and the fact that it's an action game that they're porting over is a good sign too. They're not porting over this or Unicorn Overlord, so maybe they're gonna like drum up some like, you know, some interest, some support on the PC tip over their 2D action shit, and then they'll use like the sales from the re-releases to fund the development of a new godlike 2D action game, and we will be so back, boys and girls. But until then, let's see what this game is all about. 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim, Vanillaware. Oh, another reason I wasn't crazy hype about this game is because I think it's about high school students, and I'm like 41, so I don't know, I'm just not like as into that, you know, anymore. Like, oh damn, that's loud as fuck. I'm probably gonna need to mess with the audio settings. Actually, it looks like it's probably good on your end. Base escape. Vanillaware. Dude, this intro looks tight as fuck. I'm already kind of getting hype. I'm gonna rant about high school students in a bit though. As soon as whatever this is done. What is this music? It's like, sounds like it's coming through a small like radio. There's a cat on the top left. Hello, kitty. Bump, 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 bump. Do they really make Japanese girls wear skirts in high school? Is that a thing? I don't actually know. But anyway, okay, here's what I was gonna say. Look at one thing. Like, I saw like what did I see? I saw this like clip the other day. I don't know where I saw it, maybe on Instagram or something. It was like, I was just scrolling and like some, you know, you see all kinds of shit on there. I don't know why I look at that app. It's always showing me something I don't want to see. It's like, it's showing me videos of people getting like seriously injured or even killed and shit, or just showing me some dumb AI thing that's like obviously AI, or like some, I don't know. It's like most of it sucks, but one of the things it showed me was this clip of an anime that was like really obsessively talking about like high school girls' boobs in the anime. They were in like girls in high school in the short, and you know, it was all about like the girls' boobs. And I'm just sitting there as like a, you know, I'm sitting here, I'm like, is this like really what this shit is come down to? Is this what it's all about now? Like, you know, old men lusting over high school girls? I wasn't into it. I thought it was kind of weird and lame. And then I thought about it and I was like, you know, when I played Persona 4, I kind of had the same feeling where I was like, I'm not as into this as I maybe thought I was gonna be. I'm like, you know, when I played that game, I probably was like 39 or something, 39, 40. And I wasn't really as into it anymore. I'm like, man, you know, I'm not really trying to like play these games about high school kids anymore. I'm kind of too old for it. I think I don't identify with it as much anymore, and it feels weird, like, you know, lusting over high school girls as a 40-year-old. It's not really what I'm into anymore. And you know, I thought about like Persona 3, which is one of my favorite games. I really like Persona 3. I didn't like Persona 4, and you know, Persona 3 Fez came out in like 2008 or something like that. So I was, you know, I was only a couple years, maybe like 4 or 5 years out of high school when that game came out. So I think back then, I think I probably was like more receptive to it. And so maybe if I had played Persona 4 back in, you know, whenever it came out, 2009 or something, maybe I would have been more into it, because I still like consider Persona 3 one of my favorite JRPGs. But it's still like the same shit. It's about high school kids, but there's a lot of other things about that game that are way different that I like more about it. But I don't know, maybe my nostalgia for it, just from like it being a memory from back in that time, kind of like gives it a buff for me. Whereas like this game, you know, I'm encountering this game again, like I said, as an old man, as a boomer. So the high school thing doesn't really appeal to me as much. Oh, now it's loud. Okay. Wow, as soon as I hit the button, it got way louder. So I don't know. That's just another part of it that I wasn't as into. It's like, oh, Vanillaware is making a visual novel strategy game about high school kids. Man, that's not what I got. Like everybody else does that. That's what every other game company is fucking doing. You know, Vanillaware was making cooler games than this. But I'm gonna try to be open-minded and enjoy it. We'll see how it goes. Please select an audio language. I want to listen to Japanese, please.
ただいま番組を中断し緊急速報をお伝えしています。隕石のように飛来してきた大型の未確認物体は建物を壊しつつ現在もカスピ町方面に北進。
I might need to turn it up a little bit on your end.
緊急非常事態宣言が出され、周囲の3区で今も避難が呼びかけられています。該当区の住民は警察の誘導に従ってください。なお、自動車道は上下線とも通行が規制中です。車での避難は混雑が予想されます。ご注意ください。
Am I playing? No. Also, the color palette of this game is really like washed out, and the other games they make are really vibrant and beautiful. I always thought the color palette of this looked a little weird. Okay, we got a high school girl controlling a giant mech. That thing looks pretty cool. It's got some big hands. It's really happening. That looks pretty cool. A kaiju.
こうして僕たちがロボットに乗って戦う。ずっと前から決まっていたことなんだ。
At least it's voice acted, so I don't have to do it myself. That's good. Does the game start out with combat? Really? Where did my clothes go? Yeah. We're 5 minutes in and we got a naked high school girl on our hands. I fucking knew it. I knew it. I fucking knew it. And dubstep? This is so different from all their other games. It's like not even the same company. It can't be. How is this a Vanillaware game? Why does he have his clothes on? Why isn't he naked too? You know, equality. Let's make everybody naked, right? Another body connected to your brain. She moved it. This song is pretty cool though. This guy seems to know quite a bit. Tutorial attack. To control your pilots, move the cursor over the pilot and select with X. I guess, you know, maybe this is just the result of them making you know, fantasy-based 2D action games for so long. Like they had to do something different. They had to get this out of their system. That must be what's going on here. Like they just had to get this shit out there. To control your pilots, move the cursor over a pilot and select with X. Once the menu's open, press X to select action, destroy the enemy using the arm-mounted machine cannons. What the it's real time? They're hitting me? Whoa. I had 9,000 hit points. I mean, can I make the UI bigger? Fuck, my eyes suck. 650 EP. Action, move, repair, defend. Arm mounted machine gun cannons. Weird. POW 40 times 33. Weight 7. WT 7 seconds. Attack kaiju within the target area in front of the Sentinel with machine cannons. 150 times 8. It's weird that they give you that little preview. I don't think there's any like battle animations in this game. I think it all looks like this. And so they just handled the battle animations with little videos. Weird. Places a small railgun at the area. Ooh, auto fire. Score 1x 000. 6,000? What do I level up at 6,000? That's weird that you don't even see the character you're controlling. It's just like some circles and shit. They didn't even make like a little like tiny sprite. Select action and destroy the enemy using multi-rocket launcher. Adjust the range. That's weird how the building grows. Is this gonna destroy the city too? Workers? Damage multiplied? Back attack? I'm shooting them in the back. Oh, front and back attacks matter. Okay. Backstab damage. The base. Sentinel 13. Okay, he is naked too. Okay. Why do they have to be naked, man? How does this guy know everything about the robots, but he doesn't know the people piloting them? Select action and then select heavy knuckles. He's left to attack enemies in front of you while moving around. Attacks the ground kaiju 2 times. No target available. Oh, weird. You can only move on the streets. You can't move in between them. Weird. And it's a back attack. That's weird. How are you supposed to know where their front is? Like, what am I even looking at? That thing actually has some graphics to it, but it's just like a little blocky little guy. Can I zoom in? Oh, you can. Okay. Yeah, what am I supposed to be able to tell what the front and back of that is? Am I supposed to know when I'm looking at the back or not? 1700 times 2. Here we go. I don't know, man. I don't know if I like the fact that there's no battle animations or sprites or anything. It's just like, it's all kind of abstract. You're just supposed to fill in the blanks with your mind. Yeah, I was worried when I heard about how the combat was in this game, that it was like a strategy kind of thing. I was a little bit worried that I wasn't like gonna like it, and then when I saw pictures of it, I remember thinking like, where's all the like stuff? where are the robots at? It's a game about giant robots. That's cool. But then when you actually control the giant robots, there are no giant robots. Like, what? The coolest thing about the game isn't in the game. I hope I'm wrong. I hope they end up doing something with it that is cool. Because not getting to see the giant robots, I feel like they're the whole star of the show. Juro Kurabe's story available. Menu options. Save, load, title screen, manual. Meta chips, mystery points. How bright. The game manual. Oh, that was another thing that sucked. Yeah, damn. There's no manual in the case. When you open this thing up, man, when you open this bad boy up, that's it. Nothing inside. But the manual is in the game in the start screen. This should have been in the case. No more manuals in video games, I guess. Yeah, I mean, that's been a thing for a while. That's nothing new. But it's still unfortunate. Story of Juro. A few days ago. 1985, whoa. That's when I was born. That was the year I was born. I didn't know this game took place in the past. Move and talk to people. No, I will not. Oh, you can move forward and back too. Okay, you just clip right through the the stuff. Weird. Okay, it's weird.
どうしたよ、しけた面して。時々ふっと感じちゃうんだ。不思議な違和感。なんだそりゃ。学校も生活も何かが違うような。何の映画の受け売りだよ。
The thought cloud? Press triangle to open the thought cloud. Consider. Class cloud. 映画や特撮の話もできる気の合う友人だ。Talk to them about action flicks from 1985. I wonder what the action movies kids in school in 1985 were talking about.
映画といえば持ってきたよ。借りてた映画のビデオ。昨日貸したやつもう見たのか。早いな。巨大ロボットがビル街で戦うのって興奮するよね。
Oh, this guy's an otaku, and then he gets to be a mech pilot. Videotape has been added to the thought cloud. Some keywords can be used on other characters. Press triangle.
見すぎかな。そういえば最近映画のシーンを夢にまで見るし。
そりゃビデオ症候群だぜ。そのうちビデオと現実の区別がつかなくなる。
あったね、そういう映画。
I've seen a movie about that. I will say one thing, even though I'm usually generally not that into visual novels, like, and this kind of is one, the fact that it's all actually being acted out helps a lot with me. Like, that goes a long way. When it's a visual novel where it's just two PNGs staring at each other with the generic, you know, background, and then it's all just like text boxes at the bottom of the screen, that shit gets kind of sleeping face to me. I mean, it can be good. It can be good. Don't get me wrong. There's so many of them. There's like a gazillion visual novels out there. I'm sure some of them are bound to be decent, but as far as, like, I don't know, maybe playing it on stream, I'm much more into whatever the style of visual novel is, where they actually went through the effort of animating everything and putting them in a location instead of just this like weird lazy style that usually you see. Hold circle to move faster. Iori Fuyusaka. Is that the girl that was piloting the other one?
起こした方がいいのかな。そういえば昨日見た映画、女の子がロボットに乗ってたな。
What happens if I consider him again?
寝てばかりいるし、ちょっと変わった子だ。でも彼女は僕の夢によく現れる。それで妙に気になって。
Damn, he's dreaming about her? Oh, weird. Okay, her name is over his head. That confused me. Yeah, okay, it did play the same thing again. Can I talk to anybody else? Oh, you can even walk around in Thought Cloud mode. Weird. Okay, I see. She's got plans? You know? Oh, damn. Edgy got no riz, huh? That girl in the back right doesn't look Japanese at all. Maybe she's not. Maybe she's a foreigner. How do I get out of here? What am I supposed to do? How could you possibly get lost in a game like this?
そんなことより例のビデオレンタルあったぜ。
あの映画？本当？
借りるんだろ？
もちろん。
あっと、しまった。ちょっと待ってろ。すぐ戻る。
芝君は元気だな。待ってろってどこへ行ったんだろ
う。Making me wait?
冬坂さん、起きなよ。あれ？もう授業終わったよ。
倉部君、ありがとう。
よく寝てたね。
私今またおかしな夢見てた。君がいる夢。
She dreams about me too? Oh shit. What up, girl?
僕がいる夢って。
Yo, we had the same dream.
それは。
Oh, he's back.
おい。まずいぜ、ジュロ。網口のやつ、教室にね。
Amiguchi?
あれれ？どういうこと？お二人さんいつの間に。
Bro, this dude's a cock block. What the hell?
違うよ。
なんだよ。俺を気にせず続けろよ。
ごめん、冬坂さん。また今度聞かせてよ。
先に帰るね。また明日。
This is so weird, man. This is not at all like a Vanillaware game. I don't feel like I'm playing a Vanillaware game outside of the art style. That's it. But even then, the art style is pretty different, right? Because it's not about fantasy shit. It's about modern day high school. Huh? What's going on here? What just happened there? I kind of wasn't paying super close attention. There's so much going on. I'm guessing you can skip eavesdropping on these people. Do you always just talk out loud? I would be this kid right here. If I was in this classroom, I'd just be staring out the window, not talking to anybody. Or this guy sleeping in the back.
なんだよ。からかったのは悪かったけど、秘密にしてるお前も悪いじゃん。
My bad. Triangle. Oh yeah, thought bubbles, right? That one video, consider.
あの映画はマイナーで、今ではなかなか手に入らないんだ。あの映画は今では。
それより網口だ。奴を早く捕まえなきゃ。
また網口くんの家に行く気だったの？
あいつんちのテレビゲームが俺を待ってるからな。だけど困ったぞ。あいつ約束しないと家にいないもんな。
Video games in 1985? What games are they talking about? Shu Amaguchi. So I can press X to talk to him about it or triangle just to consider it?
網口くんは不良っぽいところがあるけど、運動も勉強も得意で。
Smart, athletic, popular with the ladies. And he plays video games? Sounds like me, dude. He's just like me for real.
網口くん、いつも何か買って帰るから、まだ学校にいると思うよ。
学食か。そういえば、休憩時間にも学食で見たな。
Alright, let's track this fool down and borrow his video games. Oh, is she trying to holler at our homie? Or me? Oh, she's trying to holler at me. I mean, I already got that other girl. You could talk to him. He might be interested. She's giving me busy work? Man, I'm trying to watch action movies and play video games, bro. Fine. Fucking do it. Please take care of it. Keywords are displayed in the top right of the screen. Keyword alerts. That one. Oh, weird. It only appears if I walk near him. This is really weird. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is taking like a visual novel and like gamifying it, actually making it into like a video game. So I kind of respect what they're doing here with this. Like, man, what I'm trying to think of the game I played. I think it's called JB Harold Murder Club. I think that game is wicked old, actually. That might be like one of the games these guys are talking about. Hold on, when did JB Harold Murder Club come out? the original one. There's a bunch of ports of it over the years, but the first one, yeah, the first one came out in 1986. JB Harold Murder Club is basically like visual novels that even get released today are like gameplay wise no different than JB Harold Murder Club, which came out in 1986. It's just like you're just choosing, you know, menu options, dialogue options, looking at still images and shit. It's like, you know, leave it to Vanillaware to be like, hey, all you lazy dickheads, this is what visual novels should be like now, okay? you should be able to turn it into an actual video game and not just make it a JB Harold Murder Club clone. JB Harold Murder Club is kind of sick though. I actually like that game, but this is definitely way more ambitious than that is.
ごめん、僕行けないよ。このプリントを先生のところへ持っていかないと。
なんだよ、しょうがねえな。何はともあれ網口だ。俺は先に学食へ行く。カバン持ってけ。後で学食来いよ。
Yeah, right on, dude. I'll do my classwork and you secure the video games, and then we'll meet after school and fucking bro out. Sounds like a plan. How do I get out of here? Exit the classroom.
カバン戻ってくるの面倒だから、芝君の言うようにカバン持っていこう。
Additional controls: hold R1 to fast forward text, pause on unread text, and you can press the touch button to view the log. Retry. Mystery files contain details, information, and events, characters, and important terminology. Use mystery points acquired in destruction. Oh, I don't think I have any. Event archive. That's quite a few events. You can see the progress bar on the left side there. That's a decent number of events. It might take me a little while to beat this game. Okay. Title screen. Okay. Nobody's home.
プリントどうしよう。この辺に置いとけばわかるかな。ん？先生の机の上に僕の写真？何の書類だろう。ちょっと見るだけなら。泉十郎、写真は僕だ。名字間違えてる。僕はクラベなのに。
Fake identity?
症状、投薬により精神が安定、従順な性格、おおむね順調。
He's on drugs?
投薬。
Oh shit. Damn, I'm feeling sick. I think I need to go to the nurse's office. Holy shit. Oh, wait, I wanted to see, is there an options menu? I just wanted to see if I could adjust the audio volume. Options, there we go. BMG, sound effects, voice. Auto advance, wait, huh? Character intro? tilt shift effect. Okay. It's pretty loud for me, which is good. Also, that's another thing I like about this TV working again, is that I could have sworn that the audio was a little bit scuffed for me when I was using the computer monitor. It didn't sound, it sounded like really like crunchy and like, what do you call that, peaky? It sounded crunchy and peaky and shit. But this sounds real nice and clear. I might even do another Bloodborne playthrough on this TV sooner rather than later. Maybe after this game, before Unicorn Overlord, just to like compare it. So to compare the audio on Bloodborne to see if it was in my imagination or if it was something I forgot. That's another big benefit. That's the main benefit, actually. Other than it's, you know, it's cool to play on a bigger screen. Like this is like a 27 something inch. This is like a 32. So obviously having a big screen is cool. The colors on this are really good too. Like I eventually fixed the colors on the monitor, but the colors on this TV are real nice. I got them configured real good. Miss Morimura. You know what this reminds me of? All right, yeah, I think this is my issue with the high school thing, is that when I played Suikoden, I want to say 5, was it the 5th one? When I played Suikoden 5, however long ago that was, a year or two ago, that game makes you play as like the prince, who's kind of on the younger side, and he has his like bodyguard who's also his age, and they're kind of like younger, you know, they're like probably would be high school age, right? And then part of your entourage is the prince's aunt, who kind of looks like this chick a little bit, and there's also the captain of like the king's knights, who is the boss of your bodyguard. But those two characters are part of your entourage for a lot of the game, and I just remember thinking the whole time, like, man, those two characters are way cooler than these two punk bitches that you are the main characters. This game would be so much cooler if it was about the aunt and the king's guards knight captain, whatever the fuck his name was. That would have been a way cooler game than the game that it ended up being. But maybe, you know, I feel that I know, like in Japan, it's really like there's a really strong emphasis on making games for younger people that appeal to younger people. Like that's even like behind what burnt out my favorite Squaresoft game director, Yasumi Matsuno, the guy who made Ogre Battle, the first Ogre Battle, before he joined Squaresoft. But he joined Squaresoft and made Final Fantasy Tactics and Vagrant Story, and then based off the success of those games, they gave him, what's it called, they gave him Final Fantasy 12. They let him direct Final Fantasy 12. But then, like, partway through development, Square was his main character was going to be like an older guy, you know. I forget, I don't know like the details, I haven't played that game, but apparently Square like stepped in like halfway through development, was like, no, you need to make your character like some younger people. They need to be like, you know, kids, so that it'll appeal to like a wider audience, you know. If you have the main character be some old dude, like it's not going to appeal to as many people over here in Japan. So having to like rework and like tool the entire game based around different main characters, it like fucking broke him, because, you know, they already be crunching hard as fuck in the video game industry, especially if we're talking about the 90s 2000s. Like that shit, you know, there was nobody like calling out against it back then. So you take the already existing crunch that was there, multiply it by, hey, you need to change your entire game halfway through development. He fucking quit like the video game industry halfway through that game. That game fucking broke his ass. But anyway, so I was just saying, like, imagine if this game was about Miss Morimura, And some other people her age. That would be pretty cool. But no, it's about these high school kids. Okay, whatever. Enough ranting. We got a shitload of game to get through here. Let's start doing it.
先生、プリント忘れたでしょ。
まあ届けてくれたの？
終盤の仕事だって言われたから。
そう、クラベ君はいい子ね。ありがとう、助かったわ。
でねね。
芝君が待ってる。学食へ行かなきゃ。
Can we thought bubble her ass? No, we can't even think about her.
そうだ、クラベ君。体の
How's my condition? The condition has been added to the thought cloud. So I can talk to her about it. Can I think about it first on my own? No, I can't.
調子って？
つまりそのドキドキ
Heart
したり
palpitation.
めまいがしたり頭痛があるとか。夜は眠れてる？
Yeah, I'm feeling all of those things. I think you should give me an exam.
近頃悪い風が流行ってるから。
こんな季節にですか？珍しいですね。
念のために薬を出しておくわ。
Medicine? Yeah, hook it up.
結構です。
そう。
僕はこれで。
Yeah, run away, you little bitch. Whoa, what are you doing here?
芝君、どうしたの？
網口、学食にいなかったんでこっちに来たんだよ。今日はもうしょうがねえからビデオ屋にでも寄って帰るよ。行こうぜ。
I can't believe this is a Vanillaware game. They really made a fucking visual novel, man. That's crazy. Like, the coolest thing about this company was that they didn't make stuff like this. That was my favorite thing about Vanillaware.
どうしたの？
網口捕まんねえしビデオ屋も無駄足だしつまんねえな。
To me, the Vanillaware is kind of like Sega and FromSoft, where it's like, you know, I'll support them almost no matter what. Even if they do things I'm not like super crazy about, I'll still like buy it and check it out just to see what it is. But you know, maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I shouldn't buy things that I don't want more of, you know. Vote with your dollars. If I want to see more of these, if I didn't want to see more of these, I sure sent the wrong message by buying it, didn't I? So I guess there's that to consider. But I mean, for so long with Sega, ever since the Dreamcast, I've kind of been like, you know, I gotta buy whatever I can for them, or else they're gonna go out of business. But maybe that was the wrong attitude. Not like I own every Sega game, but I definitely bought some that I maybe wouldn't have picked up if I didn't feel like I needed to show them some support, or else they'll go out of business. And you know, maybe it did help. Who knows? Who knows? Shu, the one video, Yori, consider. If I consider him right now here, is he gonna think the same thing he thought in the classroom?
網口君は不良っぽいところがあるけど、運動も勉強も得意で、その上彼の家。
His family's rich.
最新のゲーム機が全部揃っ
He's
て
got the latest game consoles in his room. Okay, maybe I'm not like this guy. Maybe we're not the same.
寝てばかりいるし、でも彼女はそれで。
Can't think about him. Weird. Okay.
例のビデオは貸し出し中だけど、掘り出し物見つけたじゃない。
昔の怪獣映画
That
だ
old
な。
ass kaiju flick.
ダイモス対メカダイモス。74年の名作だよ。
74.
ロボットとか怪獣好きだよな、ジュロ。
Juro.
チラシで見たんだけど、今月は映画館でさ、初代ダイモスをやってるんだ。行かない？
Ikanai?
あれ何回見る気だよ。
1954年公開の特撮怪獣映画
54?
後にシリーズとなる第1作目の作品だ。
Go see the classic? I'm down.
騎兵は反応しない。
三浦君、
軌道の
知り合いか
手
十
順は間違
郎。
ってない。
Hey, where are you going? Come back here. Look at how he's standing. Who stands like that?
三浦君、
十郎君、
どうしたの？大丈夫？すごく顔色が
You
悪い
look
よ。
awful. Why are his legs all wrapped up in bandages?
気分でも悪いの？
平気だ。
おでこのそれ光ってなかった？
すまない。触らない方がいい。
なんだこれ。僕の手も光ってる。
My shit is glowing.
まさか
どうなってるの？
いけない。
13番騎兵転送。
君も
That was loud.
騎兵の
Whoa. Screen shake.
何？
でかっ。
あそこだ。
あれなんか同じとこにあったっけ？ロボット？
騎兵を呼んだのか。なんだ、少し形が違う。
映画のロボット。
バカ何やってんだ。戻せ。送り返すんだ。
あれ？
What makes him think I did it? Because my hand was glowing?
沖野のコードか。強制起動できるように。
Wait, this guy knows about it? What?
だけどこれまずいな。
君は
仕方ない。とりあえず少し忘れてもらおうか。
Hold up, this guy is shady. He just wiped my memory? Man, fuck this dude. He ain't my friend. He's my handler. To be continued. Wait, this is presented like a TV show? That was just the prologue? That took an hour. Probably because I was ranting and rambling the whole time. Mystery files obtained 8. Close results. What happens if I click on it? Nothing. Iori Fuyutsuka. Can you choose which person? I guess because he's facing the back, we can't choose.
遅刻。目覚ましに気づかないなんて。毎晩変な夢のせいで深刻な寝不足だわ。遅刻。
Bonk. Oh my god. This is so cliche, man. This is like every anime ever.
大丈夫か。どこも怪我はないようだな。ちゃんと前を見てないと危ないぜ。
すみません。
おや、君は。
いけない。朝礼始まっちゃう。
She left her book behind. Uncanny resemblance?
彼女が落としたの
Who's
か。
this guy?
生徒手帳だ。1年冬坂伊織。調べた方が良さそうだ。
Looking into.
いおりちゃん。あれ、おはよう眠り姫。よく寝てたね。授業終わってる。原告の先生睨んでたわよ。ほんとあれだけ堂々と寝てたらね。私、如月トミー。あ、 沢渡です。私は冬坂さんでしょ。先生に呼ばれても寝ぼけてたけど。そうなの？
Is this her first day of school?
高校生活開始早々に印象悪いな。
Fell asleep on your first day?
おっとりしている親友の美和ちゃん。男子と喋るのは苦手でも恋愛話は
No, she does know them. What? Okay, never mind.
よろしく。こちらこそ如月さん。
She doesn't. Okay, she doesn't know her, but she knows the other girl.
あだ名だけど気に入ってんの。私もいおりって呼んで。じゃあ私も美和子で。
I got none of them have black hair. None of them look like Japanese people. They all look like they're European.
あれ？
Are they?
おでこ赤くなってるよ。机で寝てたからじゃない？ああ、これは多分朝来るとき人とぶつかって。あれ？顔が赤くなった。え？何かあるわね。実はぶつかったのがちょっと素敵な人で、思い出したらなんだかドキドキする。それは一目惚れよ。そうなの？そう。運命の出会いに間違いないわ。
Destined encounter.
そうなのかな。これって。
Damn, so that's why I'm single, because I don't be walking around and getting bumped into. That's all it takes.
今日帰りに寄るでしょ。さっきの彼のこともっと聞きたい。うさみちゃんも帰り一緒にどう？クレープ屋さんが新しくできたのよ。クレープか。いいね、行こう。
Crepes. My grandma and my dad used to make these pancakes when I was a kid called Norse Kanapaka, and I guess they're like Norwegian crepes. I don't know why they make the same type of pancakes. They just have a different name for them. I don't know. I don't know if there's any difference between them and crepes, but when I finally like looked into it years later, I was like, they were saying they were basically just the same thing that crepes are. I don't know. They were good though. They're like really thin pancakes. One thing they never did though, which I think is a huge L, is I didn't think about this until recently, but we would always just put syrup on them, but we never put like fruit inside of them. Imagine if you put like fucking some fruit jam or like just, blueberries, strawberries, or some shit like that inside them, because they're like real thin and you roll them up. You don't eat them like flat like a American pancake. They're like rolled up pancakes, so you could totally put some like, you can put anything in there, man, like bacon, sausages. We always used to just eat them straight up with like syrup, but man, you could do so much. You could do so much with that format. You could have had some dope ass Norse Kanapakas. And the other thing she used to make was called fadimon, which is like fried dough with powdered sugar sprinkled on it. And I didn't learn this until recently too, but apparently it means like poor people cookies or something. It's like poor people food is what fadimon means. But I thought they're good as hell. I don't know if being poor has anything to do with it, but I don't know. Fadimon and Norse Kanapaka, that's my story. And I'm sticking to it. Considered.
なんだろう、やっぱりドキドキする。
Doki Doki?
ちゃんとお話しすればよかった。制服も違ってたし、ここの生徒じゃないのかな。
Different school, huh?
私の前の席に座るうさみちゃん。赤いメガネにおさげの少し変わった女の子。
She called her weird?
さみちゃん中学どこだったの？ああ、ちょっと遠いとこ。
Why is she being so vague? Everybody in this game is like a secret
やっぱり気になる。
spy agent.
うさみちゃん、何？ゴート先輩と仲いいの？ゴート？いや別に。なんで？女子の間で人気の憧れの先輩なのよ。あいつが？そうなのか。あれがね、廊下で親しそうに話してたから。いや、全く趣味じゃないし、単なる知り合い。
Man, she is lying.
そっか。
She knows everything about Goto. Everybody in this game is fucking hiding something. What the hell?
いつも眠そうだけど、夜更かしでもしてるの？そういうわけじゃないんだけど、変な夢ばかりで夜中に何度も目が覚めちゃって。変な夢って？
AI viewers on stream view. Oh yeah, I forgot to move the chat window. Surprised I even saw that.
燃えてる廃墟みたいなとこにいて、何か大きな影が近づいてきて、そこで起きちゃうのよね。
What the?
扉もまともに開かないじゃない。しかし古い校舎だよね、ここ。あら、夏乃ちゃん、壊しちゃダメじゃない。壊してません。照明も裸電球だし、こんな古い木造校舎、今時めったにお目にかかれないわ。
Old school. So, oh
なっ
weird.
ちゃん教室隣でしょ？いいじゃない、顔見に来たのよ。友達？うん、夏乃ちゃん。私たち3人小学校から一緒なの。夏乃ちゃん、こちらうさみちゃん、如月です。南夏乃です。よろしく。
Okay, we got our introductions out of the way.
照明も裸電球だし、この古い校舎って入学に合わせて新校舎完成の予定が工事遅れたからなんだよね。来月には新校舎なんでしょ？本当に古いよね。戦時中に建てられた校舎だって聞いたよ。そうなんだ。築40
Yeah, this place looks hella dirty.
南さん、こんなとこ
Yeah,
ろ
there are a
に
lot of characters
見つかったか。
busted.
他のクラスに入り込んで次の授業の準備を先
Damn,
生
we
に
got
言わ
a
れてるで
snitch.
しょ。わかったわよ。あ、そうだ、前に言ってた猫、今学校で見たよ。え、どこで？理科室の裏あたり。南さん。はいはい、今行く。その猫ちゃん知ってる？
Now we're talking about a cat? What is this game even doing?
黒くてお腹白い子だよね。
Black fur and a white belly? That's like my cat.
学校でよく見るよ。
White chin, white belly.
ずるい、私まだ見たことない。理科室裏か。よし、ちょっと行ってくる。よく寝たせいか元気だね。
I can't believe I'm playing a Vanillaware game like this. What is this, man?
いないなあ。どこだろう。
There it is.
見つけた猫ちゃん。 に隠れちゃって。あれ、どこ行った？
どうして？
分かってるだろう。
倉部君と網口君だ。
俺たちの関係は普通じゃない。
網口くん、なんだからしくないよ。
聞けよ。俺もこういうの初めてなんだ。
What, are these two gay?
もっと確かめ合いたいんだ。付き合ってくれよ。
やっぱりおか
They
しいよ。
about to kiss?
冬坂さん？
Meep?
あ、冬坂？
その愛の形はいろいろあっていいんじゃないかと。
She thinks they're gay too.
続きをどうぞ。
待って、何か誤解してる。
俺たちがそういう関係？面白いなそれ。
誤解だよ。僕たちが話してたのは
夢の話なんだ。
夢？
Strange dream has been added to the thought cloud.
毎晩あの夢で夜中に目が覚めるもんだから眠い。
Got sleepy again.
毎晩あの夜中ね。
So I can thought cloud strange dreams to him? Or can I just walk up and talk to him?
冬坂と倉部君知り合い？
僕の前の席が冬坂さんなんだ。
そうなの。
君こそ
小学校の。
そう。
しかし
Okay, so to actually make progress, I need to do... When it's like green like that, I think that means to make progress you need to do this. But you can still talk to him normally, just to get some more flavor. A little more flavor text.
妙な夢を見ることが多くて、見るたびに全然違う夢なんだけど、どうも時系列がばらけているだけで繋がってるみたいなんだよね。驚いたことに倉部君も似たような夢を見てて、話を聞けば聞くほど状況も設定も一緒で、俺は夢を共有してるんじゃないかって。
僕は映画の影響だと思うけど。
確かに倉部君と知り合ったのもレンタルビデオ屋だったしね。でもなんか違うんだな。テレパシーでつながっているのか、そうじゃなければ未来のビジョンか。
未来の？
Dude, at this rate, at this rate, in another hour it's gonna be like bedtime and I'm gonna feel like I haven't even like done anything. This game is weird.
そんなわけで、ともかく夢を見たら確認したいって話していたんだ。
突拍子もない話で呆れちゃった？
いや、そうだったのかと思って。ほら、私てっきり。
Small talk.
授業始まるな。続きはまただ。
教室に戻ろう、冬坂さん。
To be continued. That was a whole lot of nothing. Beginning of the end? Oh, wow. Why are we suddenly fighting? Weird. Are we just jumping back to present day?
そうか、私ロボットに乗って。
よかった、無事みたいだね。
倉部君。
冬坂さん、君が言った通りになった。
怪獣だらけになったでしょ。
や やっぱり怪獣は映画で見る方がいいよ。まだ次が来そうだ。騎兵を起こせる？
やってみる。でもなんだかあちこち壊れてるみたい。
第2世代のその騎兵は重量が2200トンもある。重すぎて倒れたら自重でフレームが歪むんだ。
いかついロボなのにこけたらダメなの？
気を抜くな。新たな D の群れが接近している。
さっきも言ってたその D って
ダイモス、怪獣のことだよ。
D、 怪獣は最深部にある中枢を狙っている。そのために中枢につながる各ターミナルを攻撃してくる。
中枢がやられたらこの町は消滅する。
だがこちらは少数だ。守ってばかりではいずれ突破される。そこでターミナルの自己防衛機能を起動させる。それでこのエリアは完全に防御され D も手を出せなくなる。
先生が言ってたイージスね。それ大丈夫なんですか？
時間稼ぎに使うだけだ。
どうすれば起動できるの？
近い方でいい。 D の侵入ポイントまで移動してくれ。
侵入？怪獣の目指してる地点のこと？
そう。そしてその下がターミナルだ。
Tutorial. We're still doing battle tutorials. This is the longest tutorial ever.
そこで騎兵から地下 300m のターミナルに信号を送る。君たちのアクセス ID ならどれでも起動できるだろう。
これでもう大丈夫？怪獣は来なくなる？
いや、まだだよ。
自己防衛システムイージスの起動には時間がかかる。それまで D を可能な限りターミナルに近づけるな。
やってみます。
警告 D 信号接近、攻撃圏内。迎撃態勢、戦闘情報処理開始。
Tutorial lost condition. You must protect the terminal until the self-defense system Aegis is active. Damage to the terminal is shown on the top left. If this defense gauge is depleted or your pilot dies, it's game over. Switching pilots, okay.
どうしよ
What do we got? We got workers. G Molar. Can I see any details about the enemies, like health or anything, or their defenses or anything like that? Heavy knuckles, arm-mounted machine cannon, multi-rocket launcher. Okay, so she has the sentry gun and he's got the knuckles. But other than that, they have the same stuff. I see. Does it matter like how close I am? Is there like an aim mechanic or mischance or dodge chance or anything? Oh, okay, you can click on it to see some info. Oh yeah, you can see its HP there too. Nice. That almost killed it. What does it look like? It's just a big ass robot, huh? Heavily armored kaiju that specializes in close combat at 35 meters. Possesses both massive weight and power. Range attacks such as rapid fire guns aren't very effective. It almost killed it. How is that not effective? It's best to take it down in close quarters. Skill headbutt. So I have to wait for them to get an attack again? Does this hit everybody in the radius? It does. And it did like full damage, I think. I feel like you wouldn't do full damage to everybody, would it? Punch. Alright, small crawling kaiju with the low output beam gun. It's the weakest of the kaiju. It's still 8 meters in length and a major threat to humans. Moves and packs, has low durability. Area attacks are effective. Okay, so where do I see like the time until I can act again? Oh, okay. You can see their portrait filling up, I see. Heavy knuckles, heavy knuckles. Oh, this costs EP too, okay. Bonk. Did we do it? Yeah, we did it.
Aegis の軌道を確認。これでこのエリアは守られた。二人とも騎兵はまだ動くか？
まだ大丈夫です。
戦いますよ。
誰だ？戦っているのか？騎兵に乗っているようだな。君こそ誰だ？しかもそれは12番機、沖野の登場機だ。俺は肘山貴俊。これは俺の騎兵だ。
肘山貴俊。そうか、あの時沖野君といた彼だ。
人類を守りに来たんだ。こっちは俺に任せておけ。通信が切れた。彼の騎兵位置は把握したが、そこからだと離れてるな。
一人じゃ大丈夫なわけないですよね。
私が行こう。君たちは隣の区域に移動しろ。
待って、隣ってどっちなの？
こっちだ。僕についてきて。
助かったのね、私たち。
Okay, well, I kind of understand the combat now. I mean, I like this style of like combat in a game. I like strategy games and stuff. I just wish that there was more like animation going on in like the fact that you don't even see your kaiju or your robots is hella weird to me. That part of it bugs me a little bit, but it's not like a deal breaker or anything. It just would be way better if you did. Alright, new character, Takatoshi Hijiyama.
Oh.
Sundown. 1944? Wait, this is in the past.
麓でも騒ぎ始めたようだ。急いでここを離れねば。おや、転移装置のアクセスキーを変えたな。無駄なのに。
キリコさん。
つけていたのか、肘山くん。
きっとこれは何かの誤解です。あなたがスパイだなんて。
同時博士ならそう言うだろうな。
Mind control? I am. Kiriko Doji?
なぜ逃げたのです？秘密を盗んだ嫌疑で憲兵があなたを探してる。博士の娘がスパイ行為などするはずがない。
残念ながら娘じゃないんだ。 本物の同時キリコは東京にいる。だがスパイ呼ばわりは侵害だ。騎兵の機密なんか盗む必要がない。騎兵を作ったのは僕なんだから。
A little girl built them? What?
同時博士は本土決戦の騎兵計画を担う人物。その博士と共に来たのが娘のキリコさんだ。本物ではないなんて。本気で言っているのか。自分が騎兵を作ったなどと。本物がここにいないなら、あなたは誰だというのか。
Who the fuck are you?
説明したって信じやしない。それとも君の僕に対する感情は本物かどうかが重要なのかい？
それは
Had him blushing.
どうしたと言うんです。あなたに何があったんだ。
実に君らしい反応だ。
どうしたというあなたに。
実に
突拍子もない話だ。あなたが作った？
ああ、そうだ。あれをエディタで起こして自動工場に発注したのは僕だ。
あなたはきっと気が動転してるんだ。
僕が連結素子を君の頭に埋め込んだ。麻酔が効いていたし覚えてないか？
交渉へ来るのは博士の使いだとおっしゃっていた。
理由がなければ怪しまれるじゃないか。
What are these two talking about?
君は愚直だが見どころはある男だ。
何を
名残惜しいってことさ。ちょうどキーの解析が終わった。それじゃあここでお別れだ。
1944, by the way. Got some crazy technology for the 40s.
キリコさん消えた。そんなバカな。同時博士は本土決戦の騎兵計画。その博士と本物。あの一瞬で神社裏の参道を逃げるのは無理だ。キリコさんはどこへ？
She said she's not Kiriko.
誰かやってくるぞ。あいつは交渉に忍び込んだ。素性の怪しいやつだ。しかしもし彼女の仲間だとすれば行き先を知ってるかもしれん。木陰に身を隠して様子を見よう。
時坂神社。少し前に沖野の転院履歴がある。今すぐ追えば捕まえられるか。設定はセクター4、1984年。
They time travel too?
観念しろ。逃げられんぞ。同時博士は本土決戦のその本物。
菱山。
スパイめ、逃げられると思うなよ。ここで何をしていた？
言ったところでお前は笑うだけだ。
正直に話さないと痛い目を見るぞ。
ここから別の時代
I'm gonna time travel?
貴様、頭がおかしいのか？
So there's one green and two red, huh? So you have to do both the red ones to make progress?
同時キリコを知っているか。
あ
やはり
あ、あいつは同時キリコなんて名じゃない。
それは本当なのか。彼女もそんなことを言っていた。
彼女か。うまく化けたよな。奴は沖の司。女装した男だよ。
That was a guy?
そんなわけがあるか。
That wasn't even a girl?
とても信じられん。同時キリコは女装した男で、本当の名前は沖の司。
I like how this game has the kind of like the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure thing going, where someone can sit there and have like an inner monologue for like 2 minutes in the space of a second. That's kind of what this feels like.
この男出任せに時間を旅するなどと言い出した。冒険科学小説じゃあるまいに。
説明するだけ無駄だ。
別の時代か。もっとまともな言い逃れをしろ。
お前の言う同時キリコはここで転移して未来へ逃げたんだよ。
ごまかされんぞ。
もう邪魔するな。俺は奴を追う。
ほう、居場所は知っているんだな。どこだ、案内しろ。
巻き込まれるぞ。下がれ。転移する。
時間旅行か。できるもんならやってみろ。
どうなっても文句を言うなよ。
And he got caught in it. Some street toughs.
あの野郎遅えじゃねえか。
輪島さんに呼び出されてビビっちまったんですよ。
Some thugs.
口ほどにもねえ根性なし野郎だ。待てやこら。
なんだ。
What is going on now?
同時博士は本土決戦。その博士と共に来たのが娘の本物ではないなん。
Is this the guy that was in the officer uniform? How does he instantly have long hair? Weird. Yakisoba pan?
ソースで絡めたそばをほろ甘いパンで挟む。戦後の世界でこれだけは。焼きそばパンは認め
This guy likes his hot dog.
ざけんなこら。人に肩ぶつけておいてただで済むかい。
Oh, he's gonna run the scam on him? The
ぶつか
classic?
ったか。そりゃ悪かった。
はあ。悪いで済んだら警察はいらねえんだよ。
なんだ、金ならないぞ。
輪島さん、こいつ近頃噂になってる学ラン狩りの野郎ですぜ。
Snatching jackets?
確かにこいつが来てんのはうちの学ランだ。
貴様らあいつらの知り合いか。何しろここでは天涯孤独のみ。衣食住にこと書いてな。
He's homeless?
服と金銭の提供は誠に
Oh damn, he's been mugging thugs to
親切な仲間に礼を言って
get
く
by.
れ。じゃあな。
That's right, you ain't gonna do shit, bitch. Oh wait, he is. You made me drop my food?
焼きそばパンが
Oh, you're fucking dead.
まだ一口も食っ
You're
てな
dead
いの
meat,
に。
bitch. Gonna kick you right in the nuts.
この悪たれめ、なんてことしやがる。
なんか文句あんのか。
痛い目見んとわからんようだな。
Fighting because of food?
おめえらやっちまえ。
And since this is not a real Vanillaware game, there's no there's no combat. They didn't even animate it.
勘弁してください。食い物を粗末にするやつは許さん。特に焼きそばパンはな。
なんだこりゃ。怠慢つって呼び出しといて何やってんだわじま。
なんだ貴様、こいつらの仲間か。
俺はさくらの尾形年次だ。何人の喧嘩に割り込んでんだこら。
Man, I didn't do it for your sake. They made me drop my fucking hot dog.
てめえ知ってるぞ。学ラン狩りの肘山とかいう。
肘山高俊だ。俺はいらんと言ったが、ぜひにと言うから借りてやった。
胸くそ悪いぜ。調子こいてんじゃねえぞ。
調子に乗っているのは貴様だろう。相手を見て口を聞けよ。
上等だこの野郎。遊んでやら。
Now I gotta fight him too. All right, let's fight.
来やがれ。
やれやれ。後悔しても知らんぞ。
This guy's going around beating up high school kids. He's not even in high school.
なんだ。
来やがれ。ほら来いよ。
すっかり昭和60年に馴染んでるじゃないか。様子を見に来る必要はなかったかな。
あの顔、あの声、まさか。待ってくれ。
てめえ。喧嘩の途中でどこ行く気だ。
畜生、どけ。
Fade to black again. Dun, dun, dun.
間もなく夜明けか。この辺りで見失ったんだ。近くにいるはずだ。あの野郎の蹴り、まだ効いてやがる。根性あるやつだったな。ずいぶん手こずった。
You know, it's funny because if you didn't know anything about Vanillaware, you might think like, oh well, they didn't animate the fight because you know they don't have like the skill to do it, or they're not like, you know, it's not their thing. That's not what they do. But that is exactly what their thing is. That is exactly what they do. So for them to not animate it at all and just fade to black, it's like a intentional decision. Like it's part of the foundation of this project. They were like, we're not going to do any of that shit. No action allowed. Even if we write it into the story, we're just going to fade to black. And no action. Interesting. Maybe this game was made on like a small budget or something. Maybe they had to like make shit out like a cheap game to make some profit off of or something. I don't know. Maybe there's info online, like interviews or something about why this game is the way it is and why they made it like this. I'll probably do some research. I didn't even read the Wikipedia. I need to do a little research on this game tonight.
Kirikoさん。
一晩中探してたんだ。相変わらず無鉄砲だな。
騙されないぞ。貴様、そんな格好で。
そろそろ来るかなと思ってたから。君の分も朝ごはん用意してあるよ。
半年も探していた。言いたいことは山ほどあるんだ。
焼きそばパン買っておいたよ。昨日食べ損ねたでしょ。
焼きそばパンか。いや、ごまかされんぞ。 元の時代に戻せ。なんと言おうが無理にでも連れ帰る。
嫌だと言ったら力ずくで僕を押し倒す？
ふざけるな。貴様本当は
You're a
男だ
man.
ろ。
Finkel is Einhorn?
同時博士は本土決戦の騎兵計画を担う人物。その博士ととも本物ではとても信じられん。同時キリコは女装した男で、本当の名前は沖野司。本当は沖野司というそうだな。男のくせに女装なんて。
僕に告白しておいてその言いざまは納得いかないな。
What?
生白い僕があの時代で生きるには丸坊主になるよりこっちが似合うだろ。
それならなんで今その格好なんだ。
君が喜ぶかなって。
This is fucking weird.
この方が都合がいいんだ。僕が生きているのを秘密にできる。
Wait, I thought he was using like a cloaking device. You mean to tell me that's actually just what that guy looks like and he's just trying to look like a girl? He's just cross-dressing? What is going on?
なぜキリコさんに同時キリコだと身分を偽った？
同時博士は了承してくれたよ。彼は敷島における技術研究の始祖だ。彼の功績で敷島は戦後飛躍的な進歩を遂げる。未来の技術を僕が教えたせいかもね。
なぜだ。なぜそんな取引をする？
騎兵だよ。
Oh, is that what it is? Is people from the future coming back to the past? Is that why they have all this advanced tech?
本気で言っているのか？自分が騎兵を作ったなどと。
Why is he still saying she? He told you he identifies as a boy. He's just pretending to be a girl to hide. At least I think that's what he said.
言いたいことというのを聞こう。言いたいこと。
騎兵で何をするつもりだった？
あれがあそこに現れたのは単なる事故だ。あれが昭和20年の技術で作れないのは理解できるだろう。もちろん40年後のこの時代でも無理だ。もっとずっと未来の全てが自動管理された工場で作られたものだ。君にも分かりやすく言うなら事故で故障したんだ。戦えるように現地で直す必要があった。
米軍と戦うためじゃないのか？何と戦うつもりなんだ？ともかく俺は戻らなきゃでならない。騎兵計画を成功させれば敗戦を防げる。
見どころはあるが君はやはり愚直だ。
何とでも言え。貴様が何者であろうと必ず連れ帰る。各都市の空襲、沖縄、広島、長崎であれほどの被害を出すわけにはいかない。
図書館で調べたのか。土手に住んで日雇いで生計を立てていたり、君は意外にもたくましいな。
ずっと監視していたのか。
This guy's thinking small time. He's like, yeah, we gotta use these robots to win World War II. But he's like, no, dude, we're using it to fight aliens.
一つ提案があるんだが、僕はこの1985年でやらねばならない仕事があるんだ。それが終わるまで待ってほしい。いや、手伝ってほしいな。これは君にも無関係じゃない。全て終わったら君の言うことを何でも聞くよ。どうかな？
何でもだと。いや、俺と一緒に戻るんだな。
それが望み。
What? Is that a little innuendo? Is this so this dude's into femboys? That's his thing?
ゆっくり考えてくれ。ここの2階が僕の拠点だ。
He likes yeah, he likes him even more now that he knows he's a boy and not a girl. He seems even more into him.
そうだ。焼きそばパン机の上に置いてあるよ。ほら、お腹が鳴ってる。昨日から何も食べてないんでしょ。鍵は開いてる。
食い物でごまかされんぞ。
痩せ我慢せず取ってきなよ。
Wait, why did the uniform thing unlock but I can't do anything with it? Weird.
ソースで絡めた戦後の焼きそばパン。やつめ、どこへ行った？食い物であしらわれたか。焼きそばパンだからな。それも仕方がない。
He can't run while he's holding it.
制服を着ていく場所、学校か。学校に何の用があるんだ。それでは一口。うまい。このソースの甘辛さが。
All their games feature food in some like way. They all have like cooking and eating baked into the gameplay somehow. So far that yakisoba has been the only thing.
ともかく沖野を探そう。このまま逃げられてはかなわん。母校にでも行ってみるか。
So that's what he's doing at that high school. It's his old. Yeah, I even thought when I saw him, I was like, this guy looks too old to be a high school student. And sure enough, he's an old guy from the future pretending to be a high school student. Weird.
やはり騎兵は驚くべき兵器だ。これを本土防衛に投入できれば結果も変わろうに。
まだそんなことを言っているのか、肘山くんは。
打ち手しやまんだ。沖野、次はどこだ？
気が早いな。まだ終わってないよ。
増援か。怪獣がそこら中から集まってきてるな。
ドローンをもう少し出して索敵範囲を広げておこう。
Drones?
いいぞ。暴れるのは俺に任せておけ。
見えるか？問題なのは後ろにいる G モーラーだ。
ジモラ。あのでかくて丸いやつの名前か。
ジモラじゃない。あれは G モーラーといって、まあいい。G モーラーは掘削型のダイモスだ。あの丸い背についた回転刃を地面に当てて地下へと掘り進む。ターミナルへの道をうがつ侵略の要だ。見過ごすな。
あんな泥臭いやつ、俺の拳で一打ちだ。
高圧力に耐え、どんな岩盤も砕くような奴らだ。甘く見てると君が一撃だぞ。
あれが奴らの狙う場所か。
そう。地表から最もターミナルに近い地点だ。君の乗る第一世代型の騎兵なら機動力を活かせる。怪獣を倒しながらあそこへ行けるかい？
やれってことだろ。突撃だ。
So he doesn't want me to take it out? I'm confused. Destroy all the kaiju. Okay. Using powerful armaments consumes energy. Replenished by defeating enemies, but you can replenish it faster if you defend. When you use defend, you're unable to move temporarily, but so make use of it. Try using the armament leap attack. Okay. So the only battle animations you get are these little like things that play, but they're, you know, they're generic. They're not like tailored to what's happening. Leap attack. How far can we jump? This far, okay. The fact that it's not it's not like the actual robot, this is icon, is so weird. It's so weird to me. Tackle? Alright, this one does the most damage. Wow, you can move really far. Do they want me to kill this guy, or do they want me to like leap attack again? Oh wow, I can charge all the way there. No shit. Like maybe I should do that. He got his turn back immediately too. Weird. Meta skills. Bottom of the screen. Damn, it hits everybody. Okay. Drops aerial kaiju. The only meta skill is Plasma EMP, and you can only use it one time. Once terminal enhancements are available, you'll be able to unlock and enhance your various skills. This guy is long range. Dun 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 dun. Should I go attack one or should I wait for them to come to me? Is there a different amount of... Oh, maybe the WT is how long it takes for you to get your next action off. Ruh-roh. Wait, it did it again?
Aegis の軌道を確認。周囲の敵を自壊させた。効果てきめんだな。こんなものがあるなら先に言え。騎兵も出番いらずだ。起動まで時間がかかる。それまでにやられれば終わりだ。そしてこのターミナルは封鎖されて二度と戻らない。それは何かまずいのか。私はゴートレンヤ。君はセクター5の適合者だな。誰と交信している？面倒だ。肘山君、内緒で頼むよ。いや、俺一人だ。
Why don't these guys trust each other?
別の場所でも騎兵が起動している。17番と19番だ。稼働できる騎兵は何体あるんだ。なんとかなったな。
I wonder how many more tutorials there are. Atsuno Minami. And this game is called 13 Sentinels. We're gonna have to play 13 tutorials? Man, I feel like eventually we're gonna get to select who we want and have a little bit of non-linear story progression, maybe after everybody's been introduced or something. It's probably pretty late right now, almost 4. Should I go for a little bit longer? Yeah, I'll go a little bit later tonight, why not? She said, Back to high school. Okay.
Minami さん。
なっちゃん。二人で真剣な顔して何話してんの？別にそんな。昨日見た夢の話、たわいない話よ。
The game's, you know, it's still in like the first act. I'm interested to see like where they're going with all this, because right now we're just kind of like introducing and all that shit, right? Nani nani?
いや、本当なんか映画に感化されたかなって話してただけだから。
そうそう。昨日頼まれたビデオ、ちょうど持っていこうとしてたんだ。
本当？やったー！これこれ。助かるわ。先週の UFO 特番。野球の試合、延長でうまく取れてなくて困ってたんだよね。
The baseball game?
UFO の最新情報を衝撃映像でまとめたテレビの特別番組。録画があってよかった。
Yeah, so far they're not really aliens, though they're robots so far, so they could be from anywhere. They could be extraterrestrials, they could be from the future. We don't know the nature of the enemy yet.
昨日借りたビデオまだ見てないんだ。
ちゃんと見てよね。 EXT 名作なんだから。私映画館にだって3回も見に行ったよ。あれを見ずして宇宙人語れないよ。
宇宙人語る気はそこまでないけどね。
特番ありがとね。
お安いご用だよ。
He's in the robots, not aliens.
地球に取り残された宇宙人と幼い少年が心を通わせる SF 映画。
It's supposed to be ET, but it's EXT. Okay.
また UFO マニアって呆れてるでしょ。そんなことないよ。これ見れば絶対わかるから。すでに彼らは地球に来ているのだ。タコみたいなのが攻めてくるんでしょ。何言ってんの。それは H.G. ウェルズの創作小説「宇宙戦争」に出てくる火星人よ。
Independence Day?
なっちゃん、この手の話になると止まらないからな。将来は NASA に行って絶対本物の宇宙人を見つけるんだから。じゃあもっと英語頑張らないと。H.G. ウェルズの有名な SF 小説。タコみたいな火星人がトライポッドという3本足の兵器で地球を侵略するというお話。ビデオできるだけ早く返すから。
いつでもいいよ。
じゃあ。
What am I even doing here, man? I might as well just hide myself. I'm not really. I'm just kind of watching this happen.
お、楽しみ。
もうみんな行っちゃったよ。
家族が寝てから私準備しなきゃ。してみよう。なっちゃん、ゆきちゃん。
Weird. So she's wearing a dress. She's not wearing a skirt. Well, it's a long skirt, but what's the difference? Why do some wear short and some wear long?
まだ来ないの？
ああ、まあそんなとこ。
Is she a tomboy?
それよりビデオテープ持って何嬉
She
しそう
has
に
kind
し
of
て
a
たん
deep
だ。
voice.
ああ、これ
Bum 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 bum. Can I just talk to her normally? I can, yeah.
なんだよ、教えろよ。
ゆきちゃんもきっと
Nope.
呆れちゃうから。
I ain't telling you shit.
UFO 特番のビデオなんだ。貸してもらったの。
それであの笑顔か。なっちゃんはまだ宇宙博士なんだな。
変だよね。
私の知ってるなっちゃんのままでちょっと嬉しい。
でも宇宙博士はやめてよ。小学生の時のあだ名じゃない。
高宮じゃねえか。
大型。
おめえが手出した苦子のやつらがこの辺りまで出張ってきてるぞ。どう始末つける気だ。
お優しい。
Yeah, she's like a tomboy.
なめんじゃねえよ。てめえでケツ拭くから心配すんなタコ。
There's like a word for like what she is. Some kind of like delinquent girl. I don't know what it is though.
ダメだよ喧嘩は。
喧嘩売り歩いてんのはこいつだろ。
ほらゆきちゃんも。
悪かったよ。
なんだよ、拍子抜けだ、アホらしい。
ユキちゃん。
心配いらないって、いつものことだから。それよりまた部活見に行ってもいいかな。おっと、予令だ。
教室に戻らないと。
また後で。
Is there anything else to do here? Yeah, why even ask me? There's nothing to do. Did I remember to take off the delay? The delays? I hope I did. Oh yeah, no, I did because yesterday I played PS2 emulator, right?
夏のやっぱり早いね。えへへ。タイム縮んだ。ああ、今日はほら風あるし、向かい風でちょっと。おい、一年。
Uh-oh. Called out by Senpai.
先輩、何ですか？
マネージャーと今から大会の話しに先生のとこ行くから。悪いけど後片付けやっといて。
はーい。
Man, fucking Senpai always passing the buck. Oh,
あれ？みんな帰ったの？
and no help?
私一人？また怪しい人だ。校庭にも 2,3 人いたな。なんだろう、何か探してるっぽいけど。全身黒ずくめの男。まさか。
Men in Black.
もしかしてあの人メインブラック？宇宙人を監視する機関の男たち。ひょっとしたら UFO がこの辺に来てたりして。 UFO に乗り遅れ一人残された宇宙人。必要に MIB に付け狙われる彼を助けるのは選ばれし地球人なんてね。何よ、危ないな。どこの学校だろう。見慣れない制服。はあ、早く片付けしないと。先輩に怒られるぞ。ちゃっちゃ
I
と
wonder
やっ
if
ちゃい
there
ま
are
しょう。
any branching paths in this. Like maybe instead of cleaning up, I could go do something else. I don't know.
はあ、やっと終わった。UFO が現れると目撃者に警告したり、活動を行うと噂される謎のエージェント。それが MIB ことメインブラック。
Am I supposed to do something? Hero? Here we go.
もうめんどくさいから着替えずに帰っちゃおうか。汗かいちゃったしな。
Oh, here we go. Japan.
何？
What the fuck? We gotta tease the high school girl taking her clothes off because it's Japan.
何かいる。あれこれって。
どうした？痴漢か？
There's a robot in here. It's a clanker. Get him.
着替え中じゃねえのか。
ちょっとあんた。何女子の部室に
Yeah,
入っ
what
て
are you
きてん
doing
の？
in here in the first place?
叫び声が聞こえたから助けに来てやったんだぜ。黒服の変質者みてえなのがそこいらうろうろしてたからよ。俺はてっきり。
変質者はお前だ、バカ者。出てけ、覗き魔。
なんだよ。
No good deed will go unpunished, man. Ain't that how it goes?
おーい。はあ、この展開ってまさか。
So she was talking about ET earlier, and now she's got her own ET. BJ, hold up.
うっそ、喋った。UFO が現れると活動、それがやっぱりそうよ。あの映画にそっくり。
11-5.
うっす。地球に取り残された宇宙人と幼い少年が心を通わせる SF 映画。1982年にやっぱ
I
あ
have
の
to
映画。
think about it when I'm close to it. What?
宇宙人？あなた宇宙人でしょ？はあ、なんてこと。私が選ばれたんだわ。こんにちは。驚かせちゃったかな。大丈夫。私はあなたの友達。地球の言葉わかる？私とあなた友達。
Tomodachi? That means we're friends?
出てきた。落ち着くのよ。うん、きっとそう。学校にいた黒服の男はやっぱり MIB だったんだ。この子を捕まえに来てるんだわ。何か探してたもの。それなら説明がつく。私が守らなきゃ。地球へようこそ。嘘みたい。ドキドキする。
This is taking forever.
長年の夢がい
God
きな
damn
り
it.
叶うなんて。あなたは BJ？ 私は夏の。そう、それが私の名前。彼の名は BJ。 文明の進んだ星からやってきた宇宙人だ。失礼なことを伺うけど、それは宇宙服？脳みそは瓶か何かの中かな。
Brain inside a jar?
すごいわ BJ。 日本語みたい。喋れるの？ ちの言葉はわかんないけど、映画で知ってるから大丈夫。母星に電話するんでしょ。 UFO に救援を頼むのよね。わかってる。友達は協力するよ。
It's like R2D2.
あなたたちのテクノロジーね。ここへ行けばいいの？知ってる。学校の近くの神社じゃない。あ、待って。そのまんまうろついたらすぐに黒服に捕まっちゃう。 BJ が地図に示した地点は学校近くの神社がある場所だ。連れて行くにも隠さないと。連れて行くにも。
Do I need to find something in here? Here we go.
私のバッグ。これ使えるかも。学校指定のバッグだけど、見た目よりたくさん入るので重宝してる。あの子もすっぽり入るかも。
They didn't
ギリギリ
want to
入ったわ
animate
ね。
that.
ダメよ、顔出しちゃ。連れてってあげるから隠れてて。つけられてないよね。
Think, think, think.
時坂神社、ここね。昔からある神社だけど盲点だったわ。まさかこんな近くに宇宙人の関連拠点があったなんて。
This is where the guys time traveled, right?
よし、着いたわよ BJ。 何これ。光ってる。ホログラムってやつ？こんなの映画でしか見たことない。すごいわ BJ。 あなたって本当に。
She's like totally down. She's like, hell yeah. Kind of reminds me of Terminator, the way the teleport looked. Whoa, we're in the future now?
待ってよ BJ。 置いていかないで。夢でも変だよ。神社で突然光ったと思ったらこんな場所。なんで街がこんなに崩れてるの？まるで戦争でもあったみたい。あ、また。
日本時間17時40分、政発表がありました。現在も世界の主要都市と通信途絶状態です。日本と同じように未知の敵によって攻撃を受けた可能性が高いと見られています。市内各地でも被害が深刻です。未知の敵は湾岸の広い範囲から上陸。桜区霞町方面に向かっているようです。
町って学校の近くよ。ここって私の町なの？あれだけじゃわかんないよ。
見えづらいんですが、わかりますでしょうか？あれが街に突如現れた謎の怪物です。かなり大きな物体です。5、6、7、いや無数にいます。一体あれは何なんでしょうか？異星人の兵器という意見もあります。我々人類の歴史は2064年で終わってしまうのでしょうか。
2064 is that what you said?
いよいよ最後です。
2064年って未来？80年ぐらい先の時代に来ちゃったの？嘘でしょ？あ、どこ行くの？
Yeah, don't just leave me behind. You brought me here. Uh-oh, they're still awake. A monstrous tripod higher than any house, striding over the young pine trees and smashing them aside, and it's something. A walking engine of glittering metal, striding now across the heather, the War of the Worlds. Oh, is that a quote from the book?
私、あれ、知ってる？足の数1本多いけど、あれってきっとトライポッドよ。火星人の侵略兵器。あれが街を。そんな地球がエイリアンの攻撃を受
Be
けたの。
careful what you ask for.
悪い宇宙人が来
She
るなん
wanted to
て。
meet aliens. Well, here they are.
BJ、何のために？ここになんで来たのよ。何なのそれ。これを探してるの？
Roro.
逃げなきゃ。
Run. She can just outrun it. To be continued. Pierce through the packs of the kaiju straight ahead with the main battery heavy railgun. Six multi-launching rapid cannons. You need to watch the little video here because that's all the animation you're gonna get. And all of her options have a 6-second wait. Okay. Oh, she doesn't have one of those. Okay. No, she does. It's just in a different spot. EMP stunner. And drops kaiju. Maybe I should EMP these fools. Where's the... Oh, I think it doesn't have a radius. I think it just hits everything. Okay. Maybe it's too early to use this. But I want to try it. Can I rotate the camera at all? No? It's stuck in this one angle. But I can't see past the the portrait. It's like blocking. Is there a way to get rid of that? Oh, you can toggle it with R1 and L1. Ooh, okay. Oh, it even says that on the screen. Okay. Support units? Oh, okay.
敵の動きは僕は
集中するのよ。
引くわけにはいかない。
Should I move this guy out of danger?
標的確認。命中。撃破。
Ruh-roh. Oh, it's shooting a missile. Intercepting missiles. Certain enemies like Twin Tails attack from distance. Missiles can be evaded by moving or intercepting with attacks. Deal with them in the way that best suits the situation.
しっかりしないと。
範囲内。
It's a lot of enemies, damn. Probably go for these guys in the back, right? This will hit the most at the same time, though.
これでどう？どう？よし、ここも攻撃する。
勝機を逃すな。
Is he not taking his turn? What's the problem? How much range do we have? Not a ton, okay. This guy likes to get up close and punch shit. Alright, what's the deal with moving?
よく考えるんだ。
How soon can I act after a move command? You can move anywhere, okay. Interesting. Maybe I could have this guy go for the flank. No, I should probably just have him defend the home base.
うまくやるんだ。
Alright, let's have you move like over here, I guess.
落ち着け。訓練通りやるんだ。
Is he doing it? Isn't there a missile coming after him?
行くぞ。やったか。目標沈黙。敵の作動。敵攻撃範囲内。
It's kind of hard to know what's happening because it keeps pausing. But I guess if it wasn't pausing, I'd be getting shot up. Where's the guy that I told to move? Right here. Can she do another one? She can? She can have two?
力を貸して。やだ、頑張る。敵攻撃範囲内。
Where's the missile gonna land? How do I see? What's its location? Its target? Is it that thing right there? That little red guy? Oh, you can rotate the camera up and down. Okay. And there's a map on the top right too. You can't look at the map when you're in the action menu. Ew. R pause. Alright, you can look at the map if you hit the R trigger. And it lets you pause at any time, I guess. There we go, that's better. So I don't have to worry about anybody getting hit. Actually, he might intersect with it right when it lands. That'd be kind of funny. Should I EMP stunner these motherfuckers? How big of a radius? It's gonna hit everybody, yeah. Oh, they destroyed the missile too. Nice. Okay, so he gets to act right again after he moves. That's good, I guess. Oh, these have a minimum range too? Okay. It'll hit that guy back there as well. Yeah, it did. Oh, the turrets shoot a laser beam. I thought they were going to be like machine gun turrets. It's weird how the fights aren't like in chronological order with the story. Like the stuff that was happening in the story right before that fight is like totally out of order. She didn't even have her Sentinel yet, but then it jumped to a battle where she was already accustomed to it and using it. Level 1 triangle. Oh, I didn't even use the special EMP. Weird. I wonder if we're gonna do all 13 of the characters before it starts looping back on any of them. Where was that one thing that showed the story progression? How do I look at that again? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it's late. It's bedtime. This game is exactly what I thought it would be. It's a visual novel with some strategy, real-time strategy elements. I could definitely see the strategy thing being pretty fun, but they really like are drip feeding out the mechanics and like the different things. You know, it kind of reminds me of that Sega Genesis strategy game that I had played. I got a fan translation. I think it was called Vixen 357 or something. It's like another game. It's a strategy game where you use giant robots, and it does a similar thing where it gives you like different mech units. It kind of gives you different ones as you progress. But like in those games, those old games, you know, there's no like tutorial where it tells you what to do and how to use it. It just gives it to you, and it's like, figure out how this thing works. Figure out what this is and how it works. And you might fail the mission because, you know, you don't know what you're doing. But in this, like, they make it impossible to lose, you know. During the earlier stage, they really hold your hand with it. But that's just, you know, it's just the difference between new and old video games. But anyway, it's late. I'm sleepy. It's time to go to bed. I'm out. Peace. Anyway, yeah, it's not my like preferred, you know, style of game, especially not from Vanillaware, but it's not bad either. I'm enjoying it, so we'll play it. We'll beat it. Peace.